we need to build an elevator. I think I want to build a piston elevator. Might be a little bit more challenging. And how bad could it end? Are we gonna fail? So I just came up with theory. I should be able to fix it. Yes! Oh, yes! Why is it not moving? That's very weird. Oh, damn it. Let's put that back on again and... oh, man. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's get this down again. Okay. So far, so good. Okay. Merged. And now it should keep going, yep. Okay, it merged nice and quickly. Okay, let's get it down.
Energy low.
And see if that works. So it correctly merged with this here last time, but then it wouldn't go any further because it appeared like these two merge blocks kind of like permanently merged. Okay, disconnected. Ah, did it again. It permanently merged. And it's this merge block here, right? Interesting. It is not. Right? Or, wait. Not sure that these pistons are moving the right direction. They are. So did this block here somehow magically merge with that pillar? How's that even possible? No, it's still stuck. Okay. Is this piston somehow merged to this merge block? Let's see here. Here, this one could be... I mean, I don't think that's how pistons work. I don't understand. Oh, wait. The head could... But to what? Also doesn't make sense. Are we not a ship anymore? Maybe that's the problem? No, I think we are. Yeah, that's a mast. Last time I took this off. Oh, now it came undone. If you look at this piston, it's like genuinely removed from this pillar. And only this merge block ever comes into contact with anything on this pillar. This one is not. I had to put it closer because I don't have the clearance here. So for testing purposes, I will create myself the clearance here. And we'll move this piston over a little bit so that it will be genuinely removed from the pillar. Give me a couple of minutes to do that. And if that works, then I will just create the clearance all the way vertically. I don't think I... Yeah, I might be able to fit it in somewhere else. But that'll work. I can get that done if this will actually fix it. So let me give that a shot and then get back to you guys. I moved the piston away. I drilled out a little bit of space here. Should be enough, at least up to the top trigger. Okay. That looks good so far. Let's merge. Yep. So far, so good. This should also work, no problem here, this part. The big question is going to be if it will come down. There we go. So let's get it down. A moment of truth is coming closer. Please merge. Yeah. Unmerge and move. Damn it! This does not make any sense. This didn't get stuck on the wall here, right? No, when the piston was over here, there was no wall even remotely close enough. That was interesting. So that block wasn't actually merged to the merge block. Like, the merge block was not permanently merged to this merge block. As soon as I grounded off, it disconnected. That just makes even less sense. Let's see what happens if I, like, run this manually. There's plenty of clearance. It didn't snap back, which may or may not be expected. I'm not entirely sure. Let's see if it reverses. No, it does not. This block somehow. Huh. Maybe there are voxels or something that it gets stuck on? Don't really think so, but... So don't see any voxels hanging out anywhere. Oh, this time it moved. It got stuck in voxels. Why not on the way up, though? Yeah, I'm not convinced yet that that's what the problem was. Okay, let's give it another shot here. Okay. Okay. So far, so good. Let's get it down. It merged. Yes! Okay, let's see if it merges down here. It was a little bit concerning that everything shook, I think. Okay, so the real test now is, like, will it go back up again? Yes! I think we did it. Okay, so, next order of business is get this thing all the way up. But yeah, let me build the pillar and then we'll get back to you. Okay, so I started filling out the space when I had an epiphany. Watch this. Why not let the elevator drill its own shaft? Let's see. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. There we go. Please merge. Nice. I think it got stuck again. Yeah.
Inventory full. 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 Inventory full.
Okay. Cleaned up. Let's rebuild the platform once again. It's not like we've done this 100 times. Okay. That's fine. Okay. So I think we're ready to run this again. I increased the strength on the piston a little bit. I'm afraid that the drill head might get too heavy at some point. And I reduced the speed. I hope that the drill head will have more chance of clearing this all out. And this whole thing not getting stuck if it goes a little bit slower. So, let's see. Well, this is, not exactly... Oh, I see. Forgot to remove that part over there. Oh, it's not connected. It doesn't have power either. Okay. Can I get this connected here? I probably can, right? Yes. Let's get this one removed here. And I may want to actually add some more drills on the sides here just to get a better coverage. Okay. Another attempt. Got stuck again. I'm almost certain it's struggling with the same... I don't know if it's voxels or whatever. But, let's see here. That grinding piece away will fix it. Yeah, I removed the center drill, and it unlocked it again. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. That seems very weird. I'm gonna bring it down. Here.
Full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Okay. Since the drills don't seem to be working, I am going to hand drill it, as much as I don't like that. So I've dug out. Let's turn on the lights. I've dug out. I hope enough space here. We'll see. Now coming up here, I'm like, I need more. But we'll see. If it gets stuck, then I'll need to fix it again. But at least for the first few, I'm pretty sure I have enough. So let's... I can speed it up again, actually. I should do that. -1. Okay. I think this should work. Let's give it a try. So good so far. Let's see if it continues on. Yep. Okay. Okay. I will actually put a button right on here, so I can continue with it upwards. Okay. Okay. So far, so good. Still working. Still going. I'm all the way at the top. Nice. Now the big question is, will it go down again? Okay. Okay. Nice. Okay. So one thing that I want to do is I do want to accelerate this. Right now it goes 1 meter per second. I think what I want to try is, so each piston has 3 blocks to pass, so that's 7.5 meters. Can I do 7.5 meters? That's way too fast. Okay. So let's do 2.5 meters per second, actually. That's done for 3 seconds. These here are at 8 seconds right now, so these need to go to 3 seconds. Okay, let's see. Okay. So one thing I'm wondering, can I do half seconds for these in between, for these ones here? 0.5. No, I cannot. 1 second is the least. Okay, so this will be the fastest that the elevator can go. I mean, we could make it quicker, certainly. But there will be a delay here. The only way that we could get around this delay is if we got the ability to detect the merge blocks merging with, for example, an event controller, or if we could figure out some other way to detect that. Maybe with a sensor? Let me mess around with the sensor for a little bit. I got the sensors to work, but I also didn't pay attention and accidentally disconnected my contraption from my pillar. I can get that back in place, right? Okay, so the sensors work. The way that this works is, right now the sensor does not detect anything, I think, right? That's what green means. And if we toggle this off, it now detects something. And the way that it's configured is to detect subgrid stations, right? And so once it's merged, it stops detecting. That's how we... when it unmerges, it detects. And once it merges, it stops detecting. So that's how we can tell if this was merged. And it's a... You can barely see it here. It's a very thin line that just touches this pillar here. Basically, the pillar is the indicator. I think the trick is... the way that this works is when it's merged, it's not a subgrid to itself, right? But when it's not merged, then this piston will make it a subgrid to itself. So that's how this works. So I want to do a test run. I'm a little bit cautious because I don't. If there's any triggers that I don't expect to happen, this could mess up things if I actually hook it up. So I'm just gonna listen for it right now. I'm actually gonna go up here on the elevator. Oops. And I'm gonna raise it up. And I believe I should hear it exactly once in this process. So let's try. So I heard it, but okay. So the problem is actually I don't want to hear it. I mean, the audible alert is nice, but it's not actually gonna help me. I need to see if it gets untriggered. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a light here. Okay, and when the sensor fires, it turns it off. Turn it on when it on fires. So let's bring it down. It didn't trigger, which is correct, which we want. And let's bring it up. Just turned off. And then it turned on. And doesn't turn off again. Okay, I think this is working like we wanted. The only thing is that the sensor needs to sometimes trigger one action, sometimes another one, depending on if we're going up or down. So I may have to introduce another timer block for each of the sensors that then delegates to the correct next action. Okay, let me 2 more here. So let's see, I want to try this one here. And there's one actually in here right now only. That'll get more complicated later. So I'm going to remove this here. So this merge block will merge, which will untrigger this sensor. And the sensor will then trigger its sensor timer block. Let's bring it down. And now let's bring it up. And it should go smoother, hopefully. That was a lag spike, I think. A little bit. It's not perfect, but it is working. So basically, we can do the same over here, right? So I think now we should be able to go down as well using the sensor. Why did it continue on? Oh wait, I'm doing both actions here, don't I? Yes. Okay, I need 2 more timer blocks. So right now, step 1 and step 1's are my start steps, but I actually need a separate start step. Because I need to do certain actions on a... Oh, actually... No, I need separate timer blocks. And then I can do 1 more timer block to stop everything. And when I say stop everything, I mean at the next cycle completion. So I'm just gonna turn off step once. Okay, so now I need to have it come down. Okay. Not quite sure. I kind of thought it would disconnect this and bring it down. Lift? It's not. Oh, because I do not turn the sensor back on again. Okay. 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 This is working well fine. Next, I just need to put in a sensor that detects when it reaches the bottom, and a sensor that detects that reaches the top and automatically stops it. Because right now, like, I don't even what would happen here. I think it will just like lower this piston here if I just press this. Oh wow. Yeah, I'm not even sure what that was. Okay, I need to put a stop at the bottom so that I can't go lower than the last level. I need to put a stop at the top so I can't go higher than the most upper level. And I need to build a shaft, like a so that we can actually have proper elevator. And then in the end, I also need to build a platform at the top and then build the access tunnel. I'm gonna put a sensor down first. The platform is always a subgrid, so I think we should just be able to detect the platform. These merge blocks merge with the main grid, but then the pistons always separate the platform from the main grid. So we should be able to just put a sensor here, like so. Why can't it place that? Maybe because it's partially sunken into the... Okay. Yeah, then let me just dig this out a little bit more. I think it wasn't able to place it because it was intersecting with voxels, and it still is here in this corner. Now I can place it. So this is gonna be right underneath the platform. Okay, so I had to clear out a little bit of the stone here because the sensor I wasn't able to place it. So let's quickly configure it. We don't want to detect players. We do want to detect subgrids. And I think it just triggered, right? Oh yeah, it definitely detects the subgrid already. Interesting. Okay. I also thought I had to also select if it's a ship or a station subgrid, but I guess I don't have to. I put all of these down to 0.1, except for I think the top extent. Actually, I think I should put the front extent to a meter as well. Okay, so when I lift it, it should stop detecting it, right? I did this again. Oh, okay. Okay, just to explain what happened, this merge block was off. And when I hit the go up button, the first thing that happens is this turns off, this merge block, and then nothing was connected anymore. Okay. We've done this before. We can do this again. It's quite tilted, so I'm not 100% sure if I will be able to connect it well. Let's turn these off for now. I don't want to have any surprise connects. Okay, and then let's extend this here. Okay, and then raise this one. Okay, and then move this a little bit out. Maybe tilt it a tiny bit more. Okay. Let's see. Doesn't want to merge just yet. But if we bring it a little bit closer. What does the yellow mean? What if I unlock it? Will it merge? Or will it just fall down? It will probably just fall down, right? Can I build a little bit of support underneath it? Nice. Somewhere between luck and skill there, I think. So let's make sure this one is connected this time. Now we can press the up button. Let's stop it. Okay, so this is no longer detecting anything now. Let's bring it down. Let's stop it.
Energy low.
So the trick is going to be to... actually, I want this a little bit higher, a little bit more clearance. Let's put it at 5 meters. That's 2 blocks. So when it reaches this point here, the sensor, I want it to stop. So I will just go and in the sensor set up actions. So now I can send this up and then stop and then send it down, and it should just stop when it reaches the bottom. There we go. Perfect. I also want to disable the down button when it's at the bottom. Let me build this quickly here to disable the down button when this reaches the bottom, so I'm less likely to cause fatal mistakes. Oh wow. And then I'll send it up, and when it's up, we will continue building up there. So give me a couple minutes. Now when we lower this, it will automatically stop, but it will also prevent me from lowering it any further. But then when we go back up again, and we hit the lower button now, it'll go down again. Actually, one thing that I probably should also do is, like, while it's moving, I probably want to disable the buttons. Those are optimizations I can do later. After I've broken it again. Okay, cool. Let's go up. Cool. We have reached the top. I think what I need to do here is, first of all, build a little platform at the right height, which should be right here. I'm not 100% sure what we're going to do with these refineries. I may at least remove one of them at the height of this platform, so there's a little bit more space, but maybe we don't need to, because in the end, this platform is going to be the access to the elevator that then goes up to our base. I don't know if we need anything else. Maybe we'll put the control room here. Maybe we'll put it somewhere else. We'll figure that out later. And then I will set up a stop sensor somewhere. The sensor is best to detect the platform of the elevator, right? So I will probably put some blocks like out here over there and put the sensor here on the side so that when this platform comes up, it'll intersect with that sensor and stop the elevator, essentially. Okay, so I've built a platform here, and I've also extended the elevator platform just a little bit. I want to see how well this works if I just use regular blocks. I may have to use half blocks or blast doors or something else that won't grind up against each other, but I wanted to see how that works. I set up also the sensor down here. As you can see, it is currently green, it intersects. So let's see, let's send it down. That seems to be working just fine. Let's stop it and send it back up again. There you go. Perfect. Obviously, we'll need doors or something on the elevator as well. We'll get all of that. I think we should think about...
What are you thinking about?
A shaft now. Option number one is we could just enclose the cabin and leave the elevator itself basically like unenclosed, right? The cabin being enclosed will give us the illusion of it being in a shaft, or we can actually build a shaft all the way. Right now the platform is this 3x3 grid here. So if we wanted to enclose the platform, we'd have to put blocks here and blocks all along here and here and here. There's one concern that I have is we can't put a proper shaft here because this block needs to connect this piston here, obviously, and this piston will be always like visible inside the elevator. We could put some covers on top of that, but I am concerned that putting blocks here right next to the piston is going to cause problems again, like we had earlier where blocks then get merged or semi-merged. Yeah, I am concerned that these blocks will merge with that block. Like when this merge block, I mean, it merges with this one, with this merge block, then the back of this block here might merge with this block. Because they are on the same grid. This here's the same grid as this. I'm actually almost certain that this will happen. So I don't think we can do this. Let me try to enclose the elevator instead. What we can just use these armor panels, I think. At least, there are no corner armor panels, are there? Oh, I know what we could do. Haha. I have an idea. We can use these here and just do a little enclosed platform that's open air. Let's weld this up. Okay, so I mean, this kind of works. I'm not in love with it. I think what I don't like about it still is that you can, when inside the elevator, you can see everything. But almost more importantly is like you can't actually close a door. I don't think there's any door that would work well here. But yeah. Maybe I'll rethink this a little bit. Okay, why did we stop so early? Something is wrong. Something is wrong. Oh. That's funny. Okay. Yeah, but there we go. Works, and then, whoop, we can walk off. Let me rebuild this elevator a little bit. I think in a way that I will like more, that it's more enclosed. And then I will also polish up these entrance areas, these platforms a little bit, so that I might not weld up all the blocks or paint them, but I will certainly put down the blocks so that it's like kind of closed off properly, so that we have a better impression of what it will actually look like when it's done. Okay, so it was a little bit more challenging than I thought it would be. I used a bunch of panels and a different door originally, but the elevator got stuck it did not like the panels and that door specifically either. So now I'm using the same door that I'm using on the inside of the elevator, which is this hatch door here.
Energy low.
Which I think works well. So let's see. We need to go up anyway. I added some lights and stuff here, but we need to go up anyway. And so, one thing that we do need to do still is like add a call button or something here that you can call the elevator with. But yeah. So the only thing you need to do, you hit the top button, the doors automatically close. Maybe having a glass window somewhere would make sense so that we can actually see what's happening, how far we are. Maybe an indicator. I don't know if we can add a... somehow set this to a number. Probably not without scripts, but... I think we reached the top. Not quite. What happened? Did we get stuck somewhere again? Oh, no? I may have to grind down some stone here. Now I'm wondering if that's what the problem is. I am not sure. Let's see if we can force our way through this. Oops! That was... I accidentally... Okay, that was not what I wanted to do. Can we stop? Okay. And it worked, but it's not exactly what I wanted. I don't even know what that unit is, frankly. I don't even know how I got it that high. Okay, yeah, let's, oh, jeez. Let's copy this value here, put it here. Put 2 meganewton. And then also on this here, and see if that prevents any problems. Okay. Toggle block on. Okay. Okay, we're all the way up. Okay, let's build a little bit of an enclosure here as well. But I also will start digging up to the base. The way that we're gonna do this, I think, is actually we need to go all the way down first. I'm going to put a little GPS marker right inside the space here, so I know where the base starts. Right into this corner here. New from current position. Base corner. Let's see, do we see the base corner here? Yeah, it's almost 50 meters over there. Wow, that's quite far actually. Okay, let me start with this, and then I'll put down blocks and a door and make this here a little bit more livable, so to say. Okay, so this is the elevator. I have built an enclosure. I have closed off this area here a little bit more. Most of the time I actually spent though on the top area. Because this one, I'm not entirely sure yet what I will do with this. If this will be part of the actual control room or the access, or if I will add some more levels in between. I will almost certainly add at least one more level. Yeah, so since it's unclear what I'm going to do with this, I didn't spend too much time with this. But the elevator access, I spent a little bit of time, and I think it looks quite nice, actually. So let's get into the elevator. So we have two doors. They independently close. I'm actually not entirely sure if I will need this. I might just have leave the outer door and remove the inner door, because I had an idea how to do this differently without kind of you falling out of the elevator. Elevator is a decent size. You can put a bunch of people in here. This is the control panel. Top floor, bottom floor is where we are at right now, and then still the stop button. The bottom floor here, like if you're at the bottom floor and you hit the bottom, nothing happens, so you don't break the elevator like you used to do. But let's see. Let's go. Let's hit the top floor button and see if it works. The door automatically closes. The timing actually is a little bit weird right now with the door closing, because the elevator starts lifting and the door starts closing at the same time. I could kind of do this one after the other, but that would require more timer blocks, and there's enough timer blocks already. So yeah, the elevator goes up and goes up. I think there might be an opportunity to speed it up a little bit more even, but right now I think the most of the time it actually is wasted for the merge blocks, for the elevator waiting for the merge blocks to merge, and so it's not really worth it, I think, because we can't speed that up, I think. Okay, so we arrived at the top floor. Let's check it out. There's a little sign here, silo access top floor. This lets us get out into the other area, just kind of like a quick access in case we need it. And this here is, let's turn off the lights so we see actually how it's lit up. This here is the access to the elevator. This was a bit higher than I anticipated. I thought it would only be like a couple of staircases or something, but for a while I was considering actually putting another elevator in here, but I decided to just have the staircase. So this takes you all the way up after a lot of walking to the base. Here we go. Nice. And if you don't want to walk, you can just use the quick shoot. And the elevator is done. This took me quite a while to figure out, but I made it. I'm super happy. If you're happy too, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. It greatly helps with the YouTube algorithm. And if you want to see more like this, make sure to subscribe. I upload Space Engineers videos twice a week, and there's lots of other stuff to explore on the channel. And if you know somebody who might enjoy this video as well, please share it with them. It's the best way to help the channel grow. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye.